How beautiful is that? How beautiful is my beard? Have a look. Isn't that just awesome? That's the split beard. That's the new trend. G'day folks. Welcome to this week's Robbie's River Roundup, proudly brought to you by Adventure Camping and Fishing at 14 Rowan Street, Wangaratta. There's a few insects in that around, and that's good, because most of these insects begin their life at the bottom of the creek, and when the conditions are right, they emerge to the surface and grow wings and then get on my nose while I'm trying to film. But it's when they're emerging from the rocks to the surface, whether they're climbing up a bit of grass or what they're doing, that's when the trout feed on them the most. You might have heard fly fishermen talk about fishing the emerging nymph or the emerger. That's what that means. It's when the nymph is emerging to the surface to grow wings and turn into an insect. Now what do you think of me beard? Have you got your head around it yet? Ashley at Adventure Camping and Fishing is one of the loveliest ladies you'll meet. She's always happy, she's always got a smile, and she's a pleasure to deal with. And she dared me to do something outrageous with my beard this week. So here it is, after nearly 2 years in the making. I've had to trim it back a couple of times for weddings and funerals, but other than that, it's 2 years old. It's now dissected. Hey, look at that. That's what I'd look like if I had a beard. I can actually reach my ear with my beard. But anyway, that's enough about the beard and enough about the shot. Have a look at the river, or the creek. That's absolutely beautiful. It's running quite high at the moment. I know you're still looking at the beard, but it's time to give up on that and concentrate on the job at hand. Last week it was much lower. We had a lot of rain this week. When I say we had a lot, we had it fast. So all of the creeks and streams in the area are very, very high. That's actually very high for up here. The lowland rivers and creeks are all a complete write-off. Down around Wangaratta where I live, they are milky brown, they are chocolate, they are high, they are flooded, they are totally off limits. You can try and fish with bait, you might get a carp if you're lucky, but they're not flooded, they're just high and very, very dirty. As you go upstream, the water will get clearer, and even up here you can tell, despite the fact that water's very high, it's still fishable with lures and bait. Now is an optimal time to fish with worms in these upland streams. There's a nice big deep pool here. I'm quite confident that if I was to flick just a light bunch of worms or a witchetty grub or something into that hole, then I might catch a trout. I've had reports that the Kiva River is very high and dirty. The Ovens River is absolutely filthy up around Bright. The Buffalo River, upstream of Lake Buffalo, is very, very high and dirty. All of the creeks and streams, pretty much right across the board, they're all very dirty and very high. But like I said, don't stress too much, because this will wash away quite quickly. By this weekend, the creeks will be fishable. They might not be as clear as they were last weekend, and they certainly will be a lot higher than what they were last weekend. They will be fishable. The biggest hurdle this weekend will be wading in some of these streams. Even this little creek here will be quite tricky to wade across at the moment. That will subside. Conditions up here are improving right now as I speak, whereas down at Wangaratta they're actually getting worse because the flush is still pushing down to that area. But the flush has well and truly passed through the trout sections. This weekend it's all about trout because the lowland sections are stuffed. You're either trout fishing in streams this weekend, or you're fishing for something in lakes, or you're watching the footy, okay? Because, like I said, the lowland streams are really high and dirty. I'd like to say a huge thank you to everybody that participated in my Facebook competition during the week. It's time to draw the prize. I've got an esky here. Sorry if you can hear me sniffing, I've got a mild dose of the man flu and it's driving me mad. In this cup I have 37 or whatever it was, a whole heap of names. So that we've got Jake McAuliffe, don't know whether you can see that or not, Nick Barnard, John Biller, he's backwards, you got Rory O'Grady, James Stewart, they're all there, everyone's there. This is for all the people that participated in my competition. You're going to win those 3 bags of soft plastics. They're 9 packs, not 6 packs. So we're going to put them all in here, mix them all up. Come back here, Jason Eastwood. I'll get back a bit from the camera. I hold it nice and high so I can't see. There's no chance of cheating. And the lucky winner is... Who put that in there? Bloody Carlton Dry. Carlton Dry stubby just rocked up out of nowhere. That might be just what I need to fix my man flu. Haha. Now, I ain't not got a cup to drink it with. I guarantee I won't use it. I like drinking out of glass. Alright, we'll put that there. Time for a redraw. Oh, don't worry about the lid. Don't need lids. George of the jungle, strong as he can be. Righto. The winner is Neil and Jean Henderson. Haha. Drop me an email. No, drop me a Facebook message, Neil and Jean Henderson, or an email at robbie@robbiefishing.com, because you have won 3 bags of metalhead soft plastics, and I hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of them, and I hope you can catch a big fish out of them. Good luck this weekend, folks. Remember to stick to the upland areas where the flush is already pushed through. Be prepared for higher water than what you had last week. Make sure you wade safely because there's a lot of water coming down. Good luck. See you next week.